The Charles P. And ladies and gentlemen, last I left off, I got the propeller shafts on, got them cleaned up and attached. I'm down to adding the propeller. The little radar dome thing here. I don't know if you're supposed to get a resin piece that goes for like a bar. I just used a styrene strip on there. Got the two little radar domes on here. If you notice these, this part here, it's actually upside down, and the part's upside down for some reason, and I don't know why the kit is that way, but if you look at this one, it shows it right side up, like a U. So I went ahead and glued it upside down. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break these parts off and just reglue them straight up. But anyway, other than that, that part's almost done. Started working on the mast. I gotta clean up a little bit more, but I wanted to get the height just right, and most of the resin parts on the mast were broken. You can get replacements, but it's just easier to add styrene tube. It's easier and quicker, and instead of waiting for the replacement part and all that good stuff. So got that, but I had to work on this because when I put the acrylic base on here, it's going to be like so tall. And I may have to whittle it down just a little bit more, but it should be at the right height. So when you put the case on, it won't, crush it or bend the mast on. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit. Added the photo etch here, and I'm probably going to start adding the railing. Get that out of the way. I'm trying to get all the big bulk pieces done, and then I can go back in and start adding some of the what. And then I got to start adding the little stuff that I broke off. I'm gonna call them little poles that were in certain places that were all bent and everything. Start adding that, and then once I get all the bulk, then we start adding little things, the rigging and all that. I got the anchors on, and I've almost got all the little resin parts on, so we'll be good to go on that. And we'll just need to go in and add just a few little things, which we're going to add with styrene tube, which I gotta go to the hobby store because I'm just about out of styrene tube, the small stuff for 1/350th scale ships. But anyway, that is where I am on the Charles P. The Leopard 2 A6. We're gonna be at the boring stage for a couple of videos, and I don't like to really show a whole lot of it. And that's what we're gonna do, road wheels. And all I do is, they're easy. They're just time consuming. I just start with one, one side and do all that, and then flip it over and do the other side. And one thing about road wheels, once you get them glued, you gotta make damn sure that when you flip it, that the wheels don't slide up, because you want it, you almost have to make you a jig for the wheels to be straight. So what? My assistant is determined to get more tuna. When you get the wheels, flat and everything, you don't want any lumps, and you want them straight. So when you get the track on, they'll fit just right. But anyway, I don't build a whole lot of tanks for people. I have built tanks for people, and I built tanks and sold some from my own personal collection, but I don't know if there's actually a market, it's already cornered, tank building and all that, or there's a certain place you go and buy built up tank models, like Evil Bay or something like that. But anyway, I was just I don't build a whole lot of armor for a lot of people. But Leopard 2 A6 plus a modern tank, that is okay. One thing I gotta show you on the Leopard 2 A6 here is it has upgraded molds, but this is what I'm interested in. New gluable rubber tracks, which I'm curious to see if they take any glue at all, which I doubt it. But anyway, there's tricks around that. But anyway, Leopard 2 A6 is starting the boring bogey wheels. I've been in search for a new knife, and I have to retire my Mr. I think this is XL. As you can see, it's got a lot of resin, epoxy, super glue. Real bad at. I'm real bad at on knives, taking care of them. But anyway, I went ahead and I picked up Fiskars, and it comes basically like that. It's like 5 something at a Walmart or craft store. Anyway, I needed the orange tip here because I needed where, if you're like me, when you lay down your hobby knife, it's disappeared. You don't know where you laid it, and I needed something where I can identify it. The collet on here, a lot of these hobby knives, the blade, I don't care how much you get it tightened, it wants to rock just a tad. And the collet on here, you can see where it's got real big, I don't want to say where you think you would put the blade on the line there. It's actually, it has a recessed deal for the blade. It sits in and it don't rock it. Anyway, I'm going to be field testing this for a while and see how well. I wish it was just a balance on it's really good, but I wish it was just a tad bit smaller because I'm so used to the little XL ones. But anyway, it's not heavy. It's actually pretty good size. But anyway, I'm gonna be field testing that, and I'll see how well that new knife works. Anyway, that's what I got going on today. I'm getting ready to field test my new Fiskars knife, the Leopard 2A6. We're starting the road wheels, and the Charles P. Slowly getting all its parts on. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.